Goals. Y'all, we gotta set goals. But who said that meeting those goals were gonna be easy? Me personally, I've been through a lot of hard times in trying to meet my goals. Hey everybody, I hope everybody's doing good this morning. Welcome to Days with Kendra. Y'all, today we're gonna talk about goals. This video is really just pretty much just my health goals and my journey, with trying to lose weight and become healthier by the day. Not just that, but I mean overall just goals in period. We have to set goals in life. I mean, we should. I mean, what do y'all think? I feel like that's how we get things accomplished, that we want. So we have to set those goals, and that's what I'm doing. So it's morning, y'all. I dropped the kids off from school. They've been dropped off for school. It's been a morning like always. Our mornings are mornings crazy mornings, y'all. Every day, Monday through Friday, we're going to school. But yeah, they're at school. So first thing on my list today that I'm going to do is I'm gonna get some cardio in. And a lot of times I kind of switch up my times, but I run into rushing in the afternoon when getting ready to pick them up from school, that I don't really get my miles in like I want. So this morning I'm going to get some cardio in. But first, y'all can see my computer. Yeah, I'm in my work area now in the car. I brought my computer, my laptop with me so that I can get some things done this morning. So it shouldn't take me too long to get some things sitting out for work. And then I am going to get some cardio in. I gotta do it. Like I say, it's the month of December, so if you enjoy food like me, y'all already know, December is the month of just festive. It's fun. So but yeah, y'all, but stay tuned in. But right now I'm about to get it in with this, then I'll be back, talk about my goals and get this cardio in. So let's get it. Y'all, still out here walking, getting it in. Hey, feeling good too. It was real cold out here, but now, of course, anytime you start your exercise, you will warm up. So yeah, y'all out here still getting it. It's crazy because it's like when you start now, like sometimes, be honest with me, when I get to start off my cardio, walking, running, whatever it is, when I start out, a lot of times, y'all, I'm a little sluggish sometimes. Be honest, I'm a little sluggish, but I know that what I need to do and the results that's coming behind it. And I think that's the main thing. Sometimes we have to focus on the results that we are getting. And that's what I do. And that's what keeps me going. Because sometimes, even this morning, y'all, I was dragging some. But now, as you can see, I feel, once you get started, you start to feel much better. So, just something to think about. All right, y'all. So in this clip right here, you're seeing me doing a little jog. I was actually really tired because I already completed my workout, but I just wanted to go back and just add this clip just so you can see that I did incorporate some jogging during my walk this morning. All right, y'all, finishing up my walk. I'm done. Just cooling off. Walking slow, till I get to the car. But yeah, so first part of my day, I met that goal today, and I came to go walking to get my cardio in this morning. Like I told y'all earlier, switched my times up because in the afternoon, even when picking up the girls from school, I find myself sometimes rushing and running out of time and not getting all my miles in. So that's why I said I just came this morning. So with that said, y'all, finna head to the house and stay tuned, cause I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all some pictures and video clips of my journey so far. So yeah, so stay tuned in. All right, y'all, so I'm back. Finished up some work that I need to do. Like I said, it's all about managing my time. That's one of my goals. That is managing my time better, because I really need to work at it. So the first thing to it is admitting it, and I admit it. Sometimes it can be very awful with managing my time, but I'm working on it, y'all. So finished up some work. Now I'm about to eat lunch because I'm really hungry. And I guess you could say I'm intermittent, whatever you call it, but fasting. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And what I'm doing is, let's see what time it is. It's right at 12 o'clock. So I'm eating my lunch, which is really my main meal for today. And I won't eat another meal into tomorrow, same time, lunchtime. That's what I've been doing, and it's been working out really good for me, y'all. It really have. I started last month in November, because we're into the 1st of December 2nd to be exact. So that's what I've been doing. So I'm eating some turkey, and no, it has not been in the refrigerator. It was extra turkey left over that I put in the freezer. So eating some turkey and Mexican corn, and I got this recipe some years back when I was working in an office, and you know how you have luncheons and everything, and somebody cooked it. It was really good, so I got the recipe from her. So that's what I'm eating. It has it's corn, jalapenos, cream cheese, and butter. That's it. Really good though, y'all. I promise you, it may not sound the best, but it really do taste good. So it's a little spicy if you like anything spicy though, but that's what I'm eating. But while I'm eating my lunch, y'all, what I'm about to show you is some clips throughout my journey throughout the year. So stay tuned. This is what I'm about to show you, so let's get it. Yeah, it's turkey. It's delicious. Sometimes if you cook a lot and something, y'all, or if you have something, whatever, freeze it. I promise you, it will still taste good. It will still taste good. I've been doing it all my life. I mean, of course, I grew up. My mom used to do that. Freeze stuff, take it out of the freezer. This turkey tastes even better. It's already delicious. It's even more delicious to me now. Plus this right here, you may can't. Yeah, I'm telling you. It may not sound good, but I promise you, try it. Mexican corn is really good. Like I said, it's a recipe that I got some years back, but it tastes really good, y'all. I'm about to get to finish eating this, y'all, but oh my gosh, this food is so good. I've been enjoying, y'all. I'm enjoying my food so much. I spilled my whole drink. Don't that make y'all mad? This was up here to the top because I bought it this morning. Girls Up, a beauty drink, you know, kind of like loaded teas, but it's different though. It's really good, y'all. Yeah, that's for like $7 wasted. Yeah, I know, $7 wasted. I'm about to go get me another one though, because gosh, I had tasted it earlier, but you know, I didn't drink a lot, and it was full, y'all. It was full. Don't you hate when you waste something? Oh, it just do something to you, and I'm left with this much. So give me a second, y'all. I gotta clean everything. Spilled. It just spilled. My whole drink just spilled. So give me one second. I gotta get this cleaned up. Y'all, right back. I'm back. Maybe that was God telling me that, Kendra, don't need to be spending $7, whatever, I don't know. But maybe that was my sign. But it was really good. But anyways, y'all. Look, y'all, this next clip you're looking at right here. So in this picture, you see, I have been exercising. I took a break at one time and came back. And this is a picture of me and my mom at the gym. I probably in this picture, I don't know, maybe exercising for, I don't know, a few months. I'm gonna say a few months probably have been exercising, but this is kind of like a start right here. I would say this is definitely a start in this picture, but yeah. And you know what, y'all? I mentioned something in this. If you look at the picture, like, I swear, you know, sometimes, find it again. Let me find it again so I can show you, but, give me one. Anyways. Okay, in that picture, like, sometimes, like, you hear people say, well, I need to get a new outfit for, you know, working out. Let me tell you something. I worked out in some of the most raggediest clothes. I'm serious, y'all. Especially when first starting out, like, because, like, overall, I feel like it's not about, you know, what you look like, the whole appearance, your material of what you're wearing when you worked out, because you're working out for the results, not working out trying to, no, oh, I want to look like this, I look like that. I want, you know, to have my Nikes on. I want to have nothing's wrong with that, and nothing's wrong with that, of course. I have my outfits that I like, but when it comes to working out, I believe it. As long as you getting out there, just put something on, go outside, whether you're walking or you going to the gym, and don't worry about what anybody else thinks, because somebody's always gonna say what you know. Somebody may look at your shoes, somebody may look at your shorts, your sweatpants, your shirt, but yeah. Like you see, like I said, I've worked out in some of my most raggedy clothes. I like, serious. Like, it was an old t-shirt and old cotton shorts. But, you know, I always had the mindset, I don't care. Because at the end, it's about me. It's about me, how I feel about myself. So don't worry. Like, if you want to work out and you be like, man, I need to get some more leggings, or I need to get this top right here to make it look, man, wipe all that out, because the end result is what matters. Don't worry about that material thing, the clothes and all that. Don't worry about that. But yeah, had to mention that. Don't focus on that so much. I mean, if you want to, you can, but I don't. But that's just something that I kind of just threw out the window. Yeah. What are y'all eating today? My food is good. I'm not gonna keep talking about this corn, but it's so good. But yeah, okay. On to this next clip, y'all. Next clip, as you can see, it's me doing jumping jacks. Shoot. I think Justina might have only been one. Shell's like 3. No, she might have been 4 around that time. But she was recording me. I was outside. Outside, just, you know how you just playing around with the kids. I was like, Mom, you know, you want to do some jumping jacks. Y'all, I know if ain't nobody else proud of me, I'm proud of myself, because I can do some jumping jacks now. Let's see how many I did, y'all. Let's count. Let me start it back over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Might have been 6, around 6 or 7. I counted that right. And y'all, to be honest, I was actually tired when I got done doing those 6 or 7 push-ups. Serious, no lie. Like, I was kind of out of breath when I did those push-ups. I'm not push-ups, I'm sorry, but I was out of breath when I did those jumping jacks. And yeah, I've came from that video you're looking at. Yeah, I came a long way. Like, it's nothing for me to, you know, do some jumping jacks. That's nothing. Or jump rope at that. I need to find a clip of me doing that. But yeah, that's why I say I have built my stamina up so much. My stamina was low, and now it's so much higher. And I still got Still got a ways to go too, because I continue to want to build my stamina up, because I feel that that's good. You don't never know what situation you is where you may have to walk or run, get away, or help someone. And so I feel like it's good to have good stamina. And so that's something that's just ongoing for me, and something that I continue to work on. Okay, y'all, moving on to the next clip that you see right here. In this picture, y'all, my aunt took this picture, y'all. I have an aunt, my aunt took this picture, and when she sent it to me, I never remember. I really looked at the picture, and I was like, man, God, dog. Now that's why I just thought to myself, you know, it's okay to tell yourself things, you know. But yeah, I looked at the picture, I was like, man, what the, I need to lose, I got to, wait, gotta be lost, gotta lose it. And I remember saying, God, you know how sometimes you can just really, it's good sometimes to look at a picture of pictures of yourself, so you can really kind of see how you look, you know. And then you know, okay, well, I want to do this, or I want to change this or do this. But this picture, I remember when she sent it to me, it just gave me, honestly, it just gave me more motivation, you know, not tearing myself down, but it just gave me more motivation to be like, okay, yeah, continue to work out and go hard, like hard in your workouts at this time, in this moment, in this picture. Love this picture, actually. I actually love it. This picture of me and the girls, though. So that's what you're looking at. But it just, you know, sometimes things that we have, pictures or whatever, videos, sometimes it can give us motivation on what we need to work on ourselves. And it helps. Not that we need, I feel like, you know, sometimes, and I want to say sometimes, like when people, they may look at you and you may say, if you gain weight throughout the years, or what, somebody may say, whew, you done gained some weight, ain't you? Or, you kicking in them pounds, or whatever it is. But it's really a pet peeve, really a pet peeve. I don't like when people do that, and I don't like when people do it to other people, to myself or other people. So if you're one of those people, don't do it, because you got to think, how would you like if someone came to you and say, whoo, you done gain weight, or whoo, your hair done got, you gray, and or whoo, you looking a little rough, is everything okay? Like, don't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like as a person, you know if you gain weight, you know if you lost weight, you know whatever it is, because you're in your own body, you know, you're a person. And so it should, I just think that's kind of crazy that if you do want to help someone, my personal opinion is help them and do something like, hey, you want to go walk with me, or you want to go, you know, let's go run, or hey, you want to hit the gym up together, I would like someone to work with you, want to work out with me, or hey, I'm gonna do this challenge, you want to get in with this challenge. And then that really, things like that, I feel like could help motivate a person. If it's that case, like if they need to, if they're really concerned. I feel if you're really concerned, you're gonna help a person. But if you're not as concerned, you're not, you should not try to tear a person down. Or if you're thinking of this, let me tell them that, because it's not your place to tell anybody anything. Beyond it, it's just not your place. And I feel like that's kind of crazy and yeah. So that's just like it's a pet peeve of mine that I don't like when people do that. I just don't like it. I've had people do it to me. I've had a lot of people do it. A whole lot of people to do it. I'm serious, y'all. A whole lot of people. And but then it's like when you're losing weight, or people see that you're more toned or whatever, or you're living a much healthier lifestyle, then you don't get, oh wow, you're doing really good or whatever. You don't really get that. But it's okay, y'all. Like I say, I promise you, it's okay. Because guess what? As long as you're happy. But yeah, this picture right here, you see, check it out. This is a picture. This is like right before, I say, COVID hit, when I was actually going to a gym. And before we started getting the weights and all our weights and stuff at home, I was going to the gym. And I mean, this picture right here shows, as you can see, kind of from the previous pictures that videos that I showed you guys, that this picture right here is kind of like, I was starting to see a lot of results at this point. That's why I say a lot of results throughout time, you know, throughout the other whatever. But yeah, like I say, it was feeling really good in this picture. I'm telling y'all, I was going to the gym. I was doing it, y'all. I'm serious. Like, I still am, but I'm just saying, because the point that I was in, I was actually had my membership at the time, and when COVID hit, of course, I kind of just stopped going to the gym and started doing everything strictly from home. So in this picture, it was working out and going to the gym. I would say I'm more toned now than in this picture, though. More toned for us muscle wise from this picture, but I was a tad bit small. I think I did pick up a little, I say during, I didn't say it, but after, well, it still ain't COVID, it ain't going nowhere, to be honest, but I picked up a little bit since then. Well, I said weight wise I was smaller, but at the same time, don't focus too much on the scale. Do not focus too much on the scale, because the scale will have you feeling. Sometimes I just don't. Sometimes I go times. Sometimes I don't weigh. Sometimes I know I need to, but the scale will have you feeling a certain way. Y'all. I'm serious, like the scale. But I mean, you need to know. But at the same time, don't let that scale and the number you see on the scale be your primary focus. Don't do that. Yeah, because you will see results, but sometimes the number at the time you weigh is not what you wanted, and it can ruin your mood, or it can have you feel like that. I need to do this when you know you're working. You know when you're working hard. I'm just gonna say that. You know exactly. You know if you're working hard, and you're putting in 100%. You know that, because I know when I'm not, and when I'm not, it's like, Kendra, get it together. You gotta do better. But yeah. But yeah, I got a lot of more. Well, I'm gonna see how many I'm gonna fit in this video, but I do have some more clips to show you. But time, y'all, I gotta get ready to go, because I got some stops that I need to make before I pick up the kids. So continue to stay tuned in. But yeah, y'all, like I said, I mean, just in life period, like I said, we have to set goals. I mean, we have to set goals, you know. Even like today, like I said, this video is just really just talking about my goals, and really, you know, centering around my health, you know. But, you know, daily goals, you know, set daily goals. Like, hey, you know, I'm going to make sure I get this right here done. Like I said, one of my goals I said today was I had something that I need to mail off. I had to return something I had ordered from Nike, and it's been running in my car for like 2 weeks. I was like, well, one, I mean, that's money. That's money that that needs to be returned to my account. And so, you know, even with that, you know, getting to the UPS place, making sure that that's mailed off. Goal of getting what I need to get done for my job today, getting that done. Setting goals, y'all. Instead of waiting till this afternoon when I was getting ready to pick up the girls, I changed my time and did my cardio this morning. But y'all, with that said, because the line's getting ready to move, so I need to put this phone up. Plus, I'm ready to talk to Tina and see about her day today. Sometimes we just never know when she gets in the car, but yeah, y'all. But that said, y'all, I'm out for right now.